Imagine this. You're sitting in your doctor's office, expecting routine test results. You feel fine, maybe just a little more tired than usual. Then the doctor leans in and says, "We found something." Here's the shocking truth. For millions of seniors, cancer risk is being quietly fueled every single day by a single missing nutrient. And research shows that this one deficiency can literally double your risk of developing cancer after 60. This is not rare. In fact, studies reveal that nearly 70% of seniors in the US are deficient in this vitamin, and most have no idea. Today, as an oncologist, I'm going to reveal exactly what this vitamin is, why the deficiency becomes so dangerous after 60, how it silently sets the stage for cancer, and most importantly, how you can fix it starting today. Stay with me, because the difference between knowing this and ignoring it could be the difference between cancer taking hold, or your body fighting it off before it starts. Let me start with something unsettling. Cancer doesn't appear out of nowhere. Every day, your body produces small clusters of abnormal cells. Normally, your immune system spots and destroys them. But when one specific vitamin is missing, your body loses this protection. That vitamin, vitamin D. Yes, the sunshine vitamin. It sounds simple, almost too ordinary to be dangerous. But don't let that fool you. Research from Harvard, the National Institutes of Health, and leading cancer centers shows that low vitamin D levels are directly linked to higher risks of colon cancer, breast cancer, prostate cancer, and even pancreatic cancer. And here's the kicker. After age 60, your body's ability to make vitamin D from sunlight drops by more than 50%. Combine that with less outdoor time, thinner skin, and certain medications, and deficiency becomes almost inevitable. But the danger isn't just in being a little low. Studies show that seniors with vitamin D deficiency have up to double the risk of developing cancer. That's not a small increase. That's life-changing. And the worst part? The symptoms of deficiency, fatigue, aches, low mood, are often dismissed as just aging. Why vitamin D protects against cancer? Now you may be wondering, what does vitamin D have to do with cancer? Isn't it just about bones? The science says otherwise. Vitamin D acts more like a hormone than a simple vitamin. It controls the activity of over 2,000 genes, many of which regulate cell growth, repair, and immunity. Vitamin D does far more than strengthen bones. It is one of the body's most powerful natural defenses against cancer. Scientists now understand that this sunshine vitamin works on multiple levels to keep dangerous cells under control. First, it enhances immune surveillance. Your immune system relies on T cells and natural killer cells to constantly patrol the body, searching for suspicious or abnormal cells. Vitamin D supercharges these soldiers, making them quicker and sharper at detecting and eliminating potential cancer cells before they spread. Second, it plays a vital role in DNA repair. Every day, your DNA is bombarded by toxins, stress, and normal aging. If those breaks or errors go unfixed, they can become the seed of cancer. Vitamin D helps repair that damage, preserving the integrity of your genetic blueprint. Third, vitamin D directly triggers apoptosis, a process scientists often call cell suicide. When a cell starts behaving abnormally, vitamin D gives the order for that cell to self-destruct, removing the threat before it multiplies. Without sufficient vitamin D, those rogue cells survive, replicate, and form tumors. Finally, vitamin D helps regulate angiogenesis, the process by which tumors build their own blood supply to grow. By blocking this hijacking of blood vessels, vitamin D effectively starves cancer cells, keeping them from advancing. The best way to picture it? Vitamin D acts like your body's internal security system. With it, alarms are on, cameras are recording, and intruders are stopped at the gate. Without it, the system shuts down, leaving cancer cells free to sneak in and thrive. This is why maintaining healthy vitamin D levels, especially after age 60, is not optional. It is a critical part of lifelong cancer defense. Here's why this deficiency becomes critical after 60. Vitamin D deficiency becomes especially dangerous after the age of 60, and the reasons are rooted in biology. First, the skin itself changes. Younger skin can efficiently produce vitamin D from just a short period of sun exposure. But as we age, the skin's ability to convert sunlight into vitamin D drops by more than half. That means the same 20 minutes in the sun that once sufficed no longer produces an adequate amount. Second, the kidneys, which play a critical role in activating vitamin D, lose efficiency with age. Even if your body makes or absorbs vitamin D, your kidneys may not fully convert it into the active form the body actually uses. This is one reason older adults often test low despite spending some time outdoors or eating fortified foods. Third, many seniors rely on medications for blood pressure, cholesterol, or diabetes. These are life-saving drugs, but they often interfere with vitamin D metabolism, either by affecting absorption in the gut or by altering how the liver and kidneys process it. The result? Even if your diet looks good, your vitamin D may still remain dangerously low. Finally, lifestyle shifts add to the problem. Seniors typically spend more time indoors, avoiding strong sunlight due to fragile skin or medical concerns. Add in sunscreen use and long winters in many parts of North America, and sun-derived vitamin D production plummets. This combination of biological decline, medication interference, and lifestyle choices creates what researchers now call a silent epidemic. In fact, studies show that nearly 3 out of 4 seniors in North America fall below the protective threshold for vitamin D. I'll never forget Richard, a 72-year-old patient. He walked daily, ate clean, and never smoked. Yet he developed advanced colon cancer. His blood work revealed dangerously low vitamin D levels, something that had never been checked before. That experience reshaped how I approach senior care. The takeaway is clear. Vitamin D deficiency is not a harmless byproduct of aging. It is an urgent red flag, one that doubles cancer risk if ignored. For seniors, addressing it is not optional. It's a critical step in staying resilient against disease. Let's look at the evidence in real people. Case 1, Margaret, 68. She was chronically fatigued and diagnosed with early breast cancer. Tests revealed low vitamin D. After supplementation and lifestyle changes, her energy soared and her recovery was smoother than expected. Case 2, George, 74. His prostate cancer risk markers were climbing. After correcting his vitamin D deficiency, his PSA level stabilized. His oncologist noted a measurable improvement. Case 3, clinical trials. In a landmark study published in JAMA Oncology, seniors who took daily vitamin D supplements had a 25% lower risk of developing advanced cancers compared to those who didn't. These are not miracles, they're biology. When you give your body the tools it needs, it responds. How to know if you're deficient? The only way to know for sure is a simple blood test called 25-hydroxyvitamin D. Ask your doctor for it. It's not always part of routine labs, so you must insist. Optimal levels, 40 to 60 nanograms per milliliter. Most seniors test far below 30. Danger zone, below 20 nanograms per milliliter, cancer risk climbs dramatically. Symptoms to watch for include constant fatigue, bone or muscle aches, frequent infections, low mood or depression. But remember, many people have no symptoms at all. That's why testing is critical. Now let's get practical. How do you protect yourself? 1. Sunlight. Sunlight is still the body's most natural source of vitamin D. Just 15 to 20 minutes of direct sun on the arms and face can generate thousands of units of vitamin D. However, after age 60, the skin loses much of its efficiency in this process. What worked in your 30s or 40s won't provide the same results later in life, which is why sunlight alone can't always be relied on for protection. 2. Food sources. Adding vitamin D-rich foods is another step. Fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel are excellent natural sources. Egg yolks and fortified dairy or plant milks can also contribute. But here's the catch. Even with a healthy diet, food typically provides only a fraction of what your body truly needs to maintain protective levels. 3. Supplementation. This is where supplements come in. For most seniors, 1,000 to 2,000 IU daily is recommended, though some individuals may need more under a doctor's guidance. Equally important, pair vitamin D with vitamin K2. Vitamin K2 directs calcium into bones where it belongs, preventing it from being deposited in arteries, which could raise cardiovascular risks. 4. Lifestyle synergy. You can maximize vitamin D's protective effects through lifestyle choices. A daily outdoor walk combines 2 cancer-fighting habits: movement and sunlight. Eating anti-inflammatory foods like leafy greens, berries, and olive oil enhances vitamin D's role in reducing chronic inflammation. And because vitamin D is fat-soluble, gut health matters. A strong digestive system ensures proper absorption, so incorporating probiotics and healthy fats is key. But here's something you must know. More is not always better. Taking excessive amounts of vitamin D can actually be toxic, causing calcium to build up in dangerous places. That's why testing your levels, supplementing wisely, and monitoring regularly is the safest way to unlock its powerful cancer protective benefits. Even if you take supplements, certain habits sabotage vitamin D. Excess alcohol damages the liver, blocking vitamin D activation. Obesity. Vitamin D gets trapped in fat tissue and never reaches your blood. Sedentary lifestyle. Poor circulation limits vitamin transport. Smoking accelerates vitamin D breakdown. These mistakes are like pouring water into a leaky bucket. You're taking the vitamin, but not reaping the benefits. I've seen seniors turn their health around in just months. A 65-year-old man raised his vitamin D, lost weight, and cut his inflammatory markers by 40%. A 70-year-old woman saw her blood sugar normalize, lowering pancreatic cancer risk. An 80-year-old started vitamin D plus light fasting. His energy returned, and tumor markers decreased. These aren't flukes. They're proof of your body's resilience. Here's the hidden truth. Cancer risk after 60 is not destiny. Yes, the risk rises. But the choices you make, especially correcting vitamin deficiencies, can dramatically change the trajectory of your health. Vitamin D is not a magic pill. It's a signal to your body to stay strong, vigilant, and resilient against cancer. Imagine two futures. In one, deficiency continues, and cancer risk doubles silently. In the other, you take action, restore vitamin D, and give your body its natural defense back. Which future will you choose? Because cancer doesn't wait. And neither should you. If this video opened your eyes, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone you love, because chances are, they're deficient too. Remember this. Your body is designed to heal, protect, and renew itself. You just have to give it the tools. And vitamin D is one of the most powerful tools you'll ever have.